Yow! How's it going, Legacy Legion? I just wanted to make a quick video apologizing for the lack of content that went up this week. Obviously there was none, and that was only just because I needed a break after getting all of the invitational games out to you guys. So if you guys haven't seen them, there'll be a YouTube card probably up here somewhere that will take you to the playlist. You should check them out. They're pretty good. So this past week, I just took a break. I just finished the last bit of recording that needed to be done for the King of the North video. So that one will be going up most likely by Wednesday. If not by Wednesday, it should be up by Friday. So there won't be any other videos other than this one and the King of the North match. I really hope that you guys enjoy the format for that one. I really want to revisit it in the future and kind of use that format for all of the King of the North or Queen of the North matches going forward. If you guys have any feedback, just put it in the comment sections for that video, but that will all be for a later date. Addressing the lack of content, it's been a crazy week at work. It gets very busy around this time of year for universities because all the students are trying to register, so I just haven't had time to focus on any of the editing or anything. And that means I haven't really done an update since the last announcement video that I did, and that was kind of like a channel update. So this is going to be a second one. I kind of jumped the gun on the last one. I was throwing out ideas that I really wanted to do, and I really, stepped forward to try and put into production. And the two things I'm addressing are obviously the podcast and the deck discussions. I will tackle the podcast first. I'm scrapping the idea. I my expectations were a little bit too high, and I put a lot of pressure on my two co-hosts. And this is going to play a large role because when it comes to content creation, I am very overbearing. I like things done very in a particular way, and I think my expectations were just set too high. So I'm gonna cancel the podcast. So rather, what I'm going to do is I think I'm gonna do more of this style of video where I'm just talking and throwing out my ideas and just spewing them out. And what I'm because I'm it really saddens me because I put a lot of work and effort into coming up with the first bunch of topics and ideas for the podcasts. And, just so that when we first started taking off, we can kind of make a bunch of videos and kind of feel the rhythm out and kind of not have any delays between recordings. So I came up with a bunch of ideas and topics that and talking points for the podcast. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just do a one directional kind of style of content, very raw, and it's just going to be about things that I think about regarding Magic. It's definitely it might have more of a legacy lean to it. However, I think the topics that I want to be talking about are just going to be talking about Magic as a whole and addressing kind of tackling all of the different kind of perspectives. Like that's what I really wanted from the podcast was I didn't want to be only focusing on legacy, only focusing on commander, only focusing on, modern or pioneer or standard. I just wanted to incorporate everything. So it's going to be a little harder for me to do all of that because, I don't really play all of the formats anymore. I don't have the time, nor do I have the drive. But I will talk about it. I will try to address it. Hopefully that is, enjoyable for you guys. I just want to kind of have a vehicle for me to express my thoughts, feelings, and ideas regarding the game I love so much and, relate it back to the format that everyone should be playing, which is Legacy. We'll talk about that later. That'll be another video on its own. The second thing I wanted to talk about and address were the deck discussions or primers or things like that. Whatever is entailed in that kind of form of content. So the first thing I'm going to say is that I recorded a long time ago scripts for 1 minute shorts. So I know shorts have become a lot like very popular kind of content. So I really wanted to kind of jump into that sphere. And I wanted to do 1 to 1.5 minute deck introductions to the decks that are commonly played in Legacy. Obviously, I can't cover all of them I mean, I might be able to cover all of them eventually, but it'll be my priority to do like the top 14, 16 decks. But it's just a way to introduce people that don't play Legacy regularly, who aren't enfranchised in the format, to kind of learn what kind of decks people can play. I will be open-ended here and just say that almost any deck that you can play in any other format other than, excluding the commander or singleton formats, you can usually play in Legacy to some extent. Obviously, whether or not it's good, viable, playable, enjoyable, or fun is an entirely different story. But because Legacy's card pool is so large, whatever deck you can play in Modern and Pioneer and Standard, as long as the card isn't banned, you can play it in Legacy. So I think that's like going forward, that is going to be my immediate priority, is getting those shorts out, accompanied with the weekly Legacy videos. Addressing the weekly Legacy videos, I had a thought, maybe if you guys don't mind the slow, like the slow delivery of the weekly videos, I'm fine doing commentary over them. If you guys want more content to watch, less so to listen to, I can put out the weekly videos, but I can like kind of fast forward them and then still do like cuts and like cut the downtime and everything, but kind of fast forward through the game and then just put kind of background music to it and just send it out there just for a visual form of content. If you prefer me not doing that and you actually enjoy my commentary, please comment, let me know, and I will just continue doing what I've been doing. It helps me improve, and for me, it's just that going a week of not releasing a single video is kind of uncomfortable for me now. I feel like people are expecting videos, and if I don't have time to record commentary, then I can just release one of these fast forwarded videos. Going back to the deck discussions, I've had a lot of people volunteer their time to kind of sit with me and either do an in-depth analysis or a primer, or to test ideas or show me why decks are strong and do like a gameplay video. I'm not comfortable at this point in time asking people to do that, even though they are volunteering their time. It's not something that I think I want to be doing for this channel at the moment. If we can get more exposure and more people want that, and it's more enjoyable for people to see different perspectives, and it's a less busy time for my work, and if all the stars align, then I would be open to it. I am not saying that I will do it. One of the main things is that I said this earlier in this video, when it comes to content creation, my personality is very different from what I portray when I'm at my locals or when I'm in public or whatever. I have a very demanding and overbearing work ethic, is the way I would describe it. And I don't think I get along with people in my creative content process. That is definitely something I know I would need to work on and improve, but I just started doing content creation and I'm still, adjusting to this. And me asking someone to commit 2 hours, 3 hour, even 5 hours of their time, 2 hours if they're doing a primer, 3 hours if they want to go in depth or do like a couple games, 5 hours if they want to do a full league, that is way too much time for me to commit and to ask someone else to come. Not only do we have that much time of recording, I then have to spend even more time, making sure everything meshes well, making sure, people are comfortable, making sure that while I'm editing, it's good content. Because if we spend 3 hours of each other's time and we both feel like it was only mediocre, that's not something I want to put out. If you're happy with it, but I'm not happy with it, and it kind of shows, it's not something that's like, a lot of things have to go right for that kind of, content to be published. And honestly, I want to put out my very best all the time. I learned very quickly the very first time I did commentary coverage for the 1K, and I tried to publish a video every day, and I burnt myself out. I realized I can't do that, and I was really disappointed with some of the quality of the work that I was putting out, and I vowed not to publish any videos if I didn't like the end result. So that will be it for the deck discussions. I will have to think about it some way, but at the moment I'm just going to put it on the back burner, and if an opportunity arises and I think I should jump on it, then it's something I'll jump on it, but I'm not going to make it a regular occurrence. So for now, we're just going to have to stick with my weekly vomit spews of whatever I'm thinking about of the week, things that I've thought about in the past and I really want to talk about and hear your guys' decision on. You know, comment in the comment section, and then I'll address them in later videos. Who knows? It could be like a chain reaction of things. So yeah, that is about it for this, you know, mini update. So keep an eye out this week for the King of the North match. It is a really, really good one. I must say so myself. Another little update is I'm dipping my toe into Lorcana, so whenever I have time, I'm going to be making videos for that as well. I've made the Lazy Lorcana YouTube channel. If you want to sub and get notifications, you can go head on over there and preemptively get started. There's no videos up there as of now, but I do have a couple of videos coming out, and I will definitely say that I'm not going to be putting as much time and effort into it as I am this one. Don't worry, Legacy is always going to come first. Larcana will always come after. There might be other things that come before Larcana too. So hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you on the next time. That is the end of this announcement video. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, this hat and that shirt, that one there. Um, really comfy hat. I'm pretty sure I have a big head and it fits me perfectly fine. If you guys are interested in picking up a hat or a shirt, I know we're pretty low stock on hats. But kind of send me, there's DMs at the bottom here. You can send me a message in the Discord. You can, you know, comment on YouTube, comment here, send me a DM on YouTube, add me on Twitter, whatever. Yeah, contact me and I will do my best to get you whatever you need, either hats or t-shirts. But yeah, that's the end of this announcement video. I hope you guys enjoy the King of the North match. I'm really looking forward to putting that out there. I'm starting to think about it. It'll most likely be on Friday and not Wednesday. There's still a lot that needs to be done. Hopefully work doesn't interfere and I can get it out to you guys. Oh, I forgot. One more announcement here. If you guys are going to Eternal Weekend in Pittsburgh, December 9th, 10th, I think those are the 2 days. I will be there attending. So if you guys are, let me know in the comments below and come say hi. All right, guys. Bye.